Good morning, guys. DPW is not on my watch list. Looks like it's gapping up. I don't know why it's gapping up. Is there any news on DPW? All right. Military contract, DPW, okay. $1.1 million. That wasn't a big contract. That's a really small contract. But hey, better than nothing. CNK, yeah. Ideally it goes sideways a little bit more, but it's relentlessly building higher lows. It could work. It could work. Not my favorite type of stock, but yeah, DPW is also a crypto pump. Yeah, exactly. I know that from a few years ago when they pumped it on crypto. The thing went from like $5 to $45 in a couple of weeks. So maybe that's also why it's gapping higher. We'll see. If there is big volume coming in, hey, I'll play anything. I do regret I didn't buy MSTR when it bounced off the 20-day, because now, all the crypto plays are pretty doing really well. I need to check the Bitcoin chart a little bit. Okay, yeah, perfect breakout. Look at the perfect flag it broke out on Friday or whatever this day is, Thursday. We had a perfect breakout here. We had another perfect breakout here. This is when I went, like when I talked about these setups on the crypto trading, swing trading school. It's the exact same setups as stocks. Exact same setups. Exact same setups. It's just supply and demand. No need to rocket science any of this. Unless you're a hodler, then you can, hold. Then you don't need to do any TA on these things. And there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm a trader. I don't have the conviction to hodl it, so I trade these things. I don't have conviction in anything. Like literally, I don't have conviction on literally anything, or not like big conviction where I can hold through 80% drawdowns. I got a conviction on trades, but not on like investments. Spotify. Yeah, it looks okay. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days. If it goes sideways a couple of more days, tightens up, then I would have this as a 5-star setup. GRNQ. So this bankrupt company is gonna open. Okay. Crypto pump. Okay. Green Pro Capital. I'm pretty sure they're not pros at anything since they're bankrupt, but okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bitcoin, yeah. Oh man, if we can get the one thing I found interesting is Overstock, who has they have this crypto related arm. This stock is not moving. They made a big move in the last Bitcoin mania. Went from like $15 to $90 in 6 months, 4 or 5 months. SMAR, the 20-day needs to catch up on this thing. So yeah, so I was short some starter TNA over the weekend in case we would get some profit taking. Instead we got a big gap up, so I took a tiny loss on this thing since I only had small size. I covered it pre-market because I'm thinking Russell is getting a little bit extended. Like it's the risk reward on the long side is just not good here. Doesn't mean it can't go higher, but yeah, we'll see. Like if I seek a setup, I will reshort TNA. May not necessarily be today. But I do see some good long setups, like Skills is starting to set up. This is the one I bought down here and sold literally on the 20-day, like an idiot. Soxo looks great on the long side. Maybe we can get a little bit of a blow-off move towards 600 on this Soxo. Who knows? QS I held a small, like third size, quarter size over the weekend or over the 3-day weekend. Looks like it's gapping up over this range. I think this thing could have a long setup soon. I hope this thing craps out of the gate, finds support here in the 115s area, builds higher lows on the 60-minute, and then maybe we get a setup tomorrow or something. It wouldn't surprise me if it goes to 200. This is the momentum squeezer in the market right now. The stock. Hey, all the new people. No. GBTC is not a breakout here. GBTC was a breakout here and here when it bounced off the 20. This is not a breakout. This is chasing. Let's see here. Oh, I had a great Christmas. I hope all of you had a great Christmas too, by the way. I hope all of you gained weight over the long weekend. Hey, anyone who didn't gain weight the past 3 days, get the fuck out of my stream. You lost weight? Get the fuck out of here. Did you find David? Oh, thank God. No, I didn't find David under my tree. What a nightmare. Imagine David under your Christmas tree. What a nightmare. You use margin for dessert? Oh man. Is there anything else gapping? Anything interesting? So my game plan is, you know what, I don't even know what my game plan is yet. Or actually I do know. What is this AQMS? Does anyone know what, is it like one of these EV stocks? Renewable energy or something? What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Electrolyzer? I don't know what it is, but I guess it's something to do with EVs, maybe? I'm all covered up this QS third size short. It's, yeah. This is, I hope it pulls back to 120 or 115, 116 and then builds more higher lows before it goes. Again, I think this thing could go big time eventually. Square, yeah, Square. I sold it 2 sessions ago, but getting a little bit extended. But hey, in this market, could go to 300. All right, I'm gonna watch some of these crypto names like DPW, NXTD. Maybe if if big volume is coming in, NXTD is like opening range highs. We can get a tight setup on these things. Could be worth a shot because if they start chasing these crypto names, all of these things can double from here. DPW could easily double from here. NXTD could double from here. Mara and Riot are kind of already extended, and I'm already long them, so I'm not gonna focus on these. And GBTC2, I think. But I think these small ones, especially DPW, that's just coming out of a long base, this thing could have some potential. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe. EBON, is it a crypto name also? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, this one is. This thing has no. Oh yeah, it's lagging big time. IPOC. Oh yeah, it's getting straight up. Yeah, good luck everyone. TTD. Looks like it's testing the 20-day now. And there are no bids. It's impossible to get in. Holy shit. I got like half size. Hopefully it can bounce a little bit. Very key area for TTD. If it can't hold the 20-day, this thing has no support until the 50. Damn, no bounce in TTD. Oh my god, this thing has no bids. And I have only a little bit more than half size. Holy shit, these candles. Yeah, there's some money leaving some sectors right now. A lot of solar stocks are grinding higher. I'm covering up my tan. Mara and Riot are very strong. GBTC not so much. Snapchat is also right on the 20. DPW has no volume. Not the volume I wanted to see, but yeah. RMG parabolic short? No, yeah, it could work. I would prefer more volume in it, but yeah. Oh, TTD. Oh, this sucks. I have like a little bit more than half size, or like half size. Ugh. When did I buy NXTD? About 5 minutes ago. TTD first cover? Yeah, 50 day. 50 day. That's my first target. What the hell is this? Bit Digital? What is this? Is it such a thin stock? Fucking TTD. Oh no. I mean this thing just look at the there's no optics on this thing. No optics at all. At all. Wait, IDEX is also a crypto-related name, right? Yeah. I guess Riot and Mara were both opening range highs buys. Yeah, I should have maybe added a little bit. QS is fading back, okay. Let's see if this QS can build up a higher low. That's the key. NWBO. Oh, this fraud. Yeah, it had a breakout two days ago. My average on DPW is opening range highs. That's my average. NXTD2. MSTR2. No rocket science involved. Opening range highs. Man, I love these types of markets where everything just goes straight up. Best markets ever. Gotta enjoy while it lasts. What's the opening range high? Well, you will find out if you follow the instructions on the screen. You will find out. There's a reason there are instructions on the screen. Everybody needs to be on the same page. KSS, yeah, it is looking good. I really like this KSS actually. Oh, it's a thin one. Okay, yeah, but I like it. There's another one. Oh, well, ADR is maybe a little bit on the low side. JWN, same sector. What's Macy's doing? Macy's also looks similar, but it kind of broke out 2 days ago. Yeah, JWN and KSS department stores look really good. They're high tide flagging. Interesting. Oh, now RMG is fading. So thin though. Very, very thin. Some of these cruise lines look pretty good. And airlines too. I'm not gonna buy them, I just can't. But or I can, but I won't. I don't think I will. You closed your Riot last week? Well, yeah. This is what I keep telling you. You can't outsmart the 10-day moving average. I've been trying, like literally, I've been trying to outsmart the 10-day and the 20-day moving averages, like what, 20 times at least over the past 6 months. How many times did it work? Most of the times the stock went higher. You can't outsmart those things. Trust me. I've been trying real time for a long time. Jesus Christ, these things are straight up. I guess I'll have to lighten down on them a little bit more, both Riot and Mara. DraftKings, yeah, DraftKings is, if it holds here, could be a good setup for maybe later this week, but we'll see. Skills. I guess BlockFi is a crypto-related company. BlockFi, Block Finance, something like that. I'm taking a wild guess here, like a really wild guess. Laser, yeah. Saber is a good, really good setup. Just putting it out there. Just saw it now. Too thin for me. Like, it looks so good. It had a big run, went up 90% in like a month, pulled back, already pulled back, and started surfing the 20-day, building higher lows around the 20-day, and had 2 tight days, and today it's breaking out of this range. That's what a good setup looks like. But of course you already know that, because all of you have watched the swing trading school videos and also my YouTube, and you've been following me for a while. So I don't need to repeat this, but you know, it's a good setup. MU is also a good setup. Very slow stock though, super slow stock. I'm not even gonna answer that question. Skills going? Yeah, skills is going. SKLZ. Yeah. I don't have any scam for short setups. I do not. Iron. So what's the sector? FU and so. Look, it's a hot sector. It could work. Setup itself is not that great, but you know, hot sector trumps everything. What's this AA? This AA looks pretty good too. I'm seeing a lot of these commodities and these beaten down names making moves and having setups. Cruise lines, airlines, commodity related names. A lot of oil gas names are setting up. You know, we're while the growth names, there are literally no setups in the growth space, and we're starting to see some breakdowns like TTD. So we're getting a little bit of a rotation, I guess. Palantir doesn't look too good. We'll see where it closes, I guess. Soxel shaping up a little bit, okay. NCLH setup, just like the Sabre setup. We had an established trend, orderly pullback, and now a breakout out of a tight range. Looks like all of these other beaten down, or these like value sectors, let's just say, they all look pretty much the same. Oh, skills is cool. Okay. Okay, let's see if this Palantir can bounce off the 20-day. If it can't, I'm getting the hell out of it. Oh my god, TTD is not bouncing. Damn. You gotta be so fast in some stocks. You gotta be so damn fast. Gotta be really, really fast. Etsy, what's going on with Etsy? Yeah, they're all pulling back. Yep. SDIC. What's BarkBox? Are you gonna merge with BarkBox? I don't know what it is, but okay. There's always a lot of eyes on Palantir. It's a large cap stock. There's always a lot of eyes and stuff. Nvidia is starting to break down. Oh my god, this thing has some potential downside. I'm seeing some mixed action. Some sectors are, I guess, this beaten down. Look good. C and K also, another one. These value sectors are doing well. Growth sectors are stalling or pulling back for now. Nvidia CrowdStrike is also giving me some alerts here. Snap 2. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of some of these names. I don't wanna. I got stopped out of Palantir. Alright, yep, the market is trying to tell us something here. Now obviously Snapchat could very easily bounce, reclaim that 20 into the close, but I'm just, you know, sizing down my longs, selling some of my longs, and this is what I've been warning for, you know, since last week. You know, things are not gonna go straight up forever. And here we are. Obviously, it's early in the day, but you know, you gotta recognize the warning signs. If you have had a market run that's been straight up for 2 months, you know, that's you gotta recognize it. The risk reward is just not good at that point usually. So I am playing more defense here. That's what I do. So I got short TTD and CrowdStrike, and I sold Palantir and Snapchat. Damn, TNA is giving a short signal again. Should I take it or should I leave it? That's the question. Never good if you have a gap up in an extended market that sells off. That's usually, you know, not a good thing. But again, it's early in the day, so a lot of things can happen. I always say this when market has one red day. No, I don't. Absolutely not. Mostly I just ignore red days, but you know, when we are getting these euphoric moves like QS and what was the other one? Fubo, and now some of the cryptos and the indices themselves are getting, you know, been straight up for months. That's usually not a good thing. I generally don't ignore the red days, but we'll see. How we close. But right now the growth names are showing some big time weakness. Maybe they shook me out, maybe they didn't, I don't know. Like Snapchat, Palantir. Square I already sold last week, so this one is already a bit lower. LI, Diamond Break, I don't know what the hell that is. Yelp. What is this AQMS? What was the news on it? I'm trying to figure out what this is, what stock is it is, like what sector. Oh, battery recycling. Okay, okay. Thanks. Thank you, Finviz. Battery recycling technology. Okay, all I needed to know. So now I know what this is. I'm sure TTD and CrowdStrike and TNA. TTD and yeah, they're both straight down. Look at this thing. TTD I only have a little bit more than half size. Oh my god, it's already almost at the 50. Nice. Rad. Yeah, in a couple of days could be a really good setup. Absolutely. Is this also a SPAC? Man, there's so many SPACs. There's already like almost 100 SPACs in my SPAC watch list. Casinos are breaking out. Oil, gas, casinos, airlines, cruise lines. All of these cyclical value type of names are having a strong day, while growth stocks are pulling back. Growth stocks are shrinking. Value stocks are growing. Yeah, rotation. Yes. SC was a short this morning. SC. Oh, that's a nice candle. Well, I don't know if there was a short setup here, but I think TTD had a better one. This wasn't as clean. Like TTD, look at this clean range break. Loses the 20 and, you know, straight down. It was the cleanest short setup. CrowdStrike is, I think, also pretty decent. But not as good as TTD setup. Rig. Yeah. It feels like Zillow is gonna stop me out today. If it closes below the 10-day, I'm gonna get out of it. TNA weakening again. So I rotated a lot of, I got rid of a bunch of long exposure and increased my short exposure. Oh, and now TAN is, what a hard setup. Fading too. TAN was the strongest sector today of the growth sectors. Solars. Let's see if this is just a temporary blip or if this is the start of something bigger. Again, you know my stance since last week. I did not like what I saw last week. Too many people bragging. Oh, Palantir is now straight down. Too many people bragging about profits. Market getting extended. We get these super like stocks like QS, Fubo. That's usually a bad sign. And indices, straight up for months. That's always what happens. These types of moves like QS, they always happen when the indices have gone up for a while. They almost never happen near market lows. They happen near market, like short-term market tops usually, like clockwork. LMND, a short setup, maybe on Thursday. Let's see if QS can hold it rising 20 EMA. It has some big support there. Too bad I got shaken out of it. This gap up kind of ruined a lot of some of my game plan, but okay. Trading, oh shit, NXTD, I think I got stopped out. Oh, don't tell me this wick is my creation. No, it's not. Okay. Or actually it is. Yep, it's my creation. Congrats guys, this is me. This is me selling it. This is me selling it. Okay, let's see here. DM. Oh man, I need to tighten up the stop on it. Not gonna give these things any kind of leash. Tilray. Okay, Tilray, I'm out too. Took a small loss on it. So now I'm just in full protection mode here. I refuse to give back anything. Thoughts on Tesla? It's holding. Tesla is one of the stronger names. Oh, Nvidia. Oh, I never shorted it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should wait for a bounce. The Nvidia is such a slow-moving name, though. So, okay, what would my risk be if I shorted it here? No, I'm gonna wait for a bounce on Nvidia if I'm gonna short it. It's losing some major areas on the weekly. guys, if you don't think the market can go down while the Fed is buying, you may be in for a big surprise. Like, love your stops. Don't love the Fed. Love your stops. Like, some of these stocks could easily go down 50% even if the Fed keeps buying. That's not what you base your trading on. You need to have solid rules. The market can very easily go down 10-20% even with the market Fed buying. Don't think it can. It's done it before, and it's gonna do it again. Is it gonna do it now? I don't know. But you know, obey your stops. Have exit strategies. Panic? No panic. Just following sell rules. But I do know who is gonna panic. If the stocks keep going down and people who don't have any sell rules, they are gonna go, you know, they're gonna be panicking sooner or later. No, I got stopped out of Tilray. What do you mean this is a new type of market? No, it's not. This is similar to 1999 in many aspects. There's absolutely nothing new. Stocks are moving the same way like they did 20 years ago and like they did 220 years ago. Nothing new here. Fed was pumping. Fed was printing back in late 90s. Fed is printing now. Nothing new here. Don't let anyone tell you something is new in the market. There's nothing new in the markets. It's the same thing over and over again. All you need to study, you know, past markets. Nothing new. Your job is to identify good setups, long and short, and trade them. That's your job. Nothing new in the markets. Well, yeah, interest rates are low. Doesn't mean the market can't go down. Again, interest rates were low 10 months ago also, but the markets went down 30% in a month. These things don't really matter. Don't think just because Fed is printing and the interest rates are low, it's gonna save you. The market will get you. The market will get you, okay? The market exists to fuck over most people most of the time. That's what the market is here for. Fed can't save you, low interest rates can't save you. All you have is your strategies, your rules. That's all you have. That's what you should rely on, not the Fed and not low interest rates. They are what can create the like the background to like some of the moves what we've been seeing. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, only the magic lines will save us. I think a lot of people like truly believe stocks only go up. I think we have those types in the chat too. It feels like we may have some of them in the chat too. I don't know. But that's not really how the world works. And unfortunately, a lot of them will find out the hard way. And their trading careers will be crushed. Their trading ambitions will be crushed. Dave Portnoy. Yeah, like guys, if you're unsure, stay out. Like it's you know, you don't have to be trading all the time. Like I identified some you know, good risk reward short setups. I traded them. I identified some. Like I did trade MSTR. It's a Bitcoin name. DPW. Like I bought them opening range highs because I think it's a good risk reward. With Bitcoin being hot right now. I also bought this NCLH. It's one of these value stocks breaking out of a nice flag. And then I shorted some of these extended growth names that are losing the 20-day moving average. Well, actually, CrowdStrike is, you know, not, it's losing the 20 EMA, but, you know, I just see good risk rewards. That's what I base my trading on. I don't care if the Fed is printing. I don't care what the interest rates are. These things don't matter. Doesn't matter what Trump does. Doesn't matter what Biden does. Your job is to identify where the market, where the money is going, and where the money is, where money is leaving. That's your job. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary. It matters to you what I do? No, it doesn't. Who cares what I do? I'm just an idiot. Alibaba looks like crap. I don't see anything here. I don't see any setup here. Not long. Yeah, exactly. Cash is a position too. Yep, absolutely. Shopify in this pullback, I wouldn't add it here. Like the entry was here when it broke out of this multi-month flag, like 1100 area. That was the entry. If you bought it there, you know, the stock still looks good, right? It's right now testing the 10-day. It looks fine, but I wouldn't be adding it here necessarily. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but. You are my entertainment while at work? I'm not sure I'm that entertaining. My short setups that are not parabolic, like breakdowns, like something like TTD. Like this is not a parabolic setup. It's nothing like PLTR when I shorted it here, or laser when I shorted it here, or mRNA when I shorted it here. Like these were parabolic setups, but these types of, you know, like this is a large cap stock. It's made a big move this year. Okay, over 500%. It was up almost 600% from the March lows. Like it's a very big move for a large cap stock, and you know, lately, you know, past 3-4 months, it's pretty much straight up. Look at how linear it is. You know, look at how nicely it's been surfing the 10 and 20. And when you get these breaks, when you have something that's been going pretty much straight up for months and months, and you get and these things break, it got really tight, and then broke these support areas. It's a little bit like a reverse breakdown, kind of ish. You know, these can be good risk reward setups. It's like when I shorted Overstock here. It wasn't the parabolic, but it started breaking down on the 60-minute. You know, this thing had also been up, straight up for months and months and months. And then I just waited for it to start building lower highs, and it started breaking down on the 60-minute chart. And I shorted it somewhere here at 118, 117, and went straight down. Undercut the 50-day. Like it's an alternative short setup. When you get these stocks that are, really extended, like no stock goes up forever, okay? Remember that no stock goes up forever without pullbacks. And the bigger the run it's had, the bigger the pullback will be. That's always keep that in mind, and then just look for these low risk, high reward, high probability setups. That's what it's all about. All right, looks like these cues find some support. Some things are starting to shape up. We'll see. We will see how we close. Oh wait, TNA is near lows. Okay. I'm short 75k of this thing. If it reclaims VWAP, I'm gonna probably, cover it. Right now, like this thing could very easily pull back to the 20-day. It's a Russell, triple Russell. Like a Russell has been the leading index for the past 2 months, and yeah, I just all about getting these tight setups. Like something on this, like my risk is less than $1. It's like 70-80 cents, and if this trade works, I'm gonna make $10 on it. Maybe even 15, right? It's all about getting these high multiple risk reward setups, something where you can risk 1 to make 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 even. That's the name of the game, getting these high multiple risk reward setups. Then you can keep taking these small losses, you can keep taking them forever. And once you nail something, you'll make it all back and much more. Once you get this, you can get stopped out on something 5 times in a row for 1 R, like one risk, and then you nail that thing, you make 20, 30 times your risk, you make a lot of money. That's what trading is all about. Tight stops and big targets. Yeah, exactly. The average winner and the win rate is totally irrelevant, right? Totally irrelevant. I had a 25% win rate last year, and this year it's probably not much higher. It's probably a bit higher this year. I don't know, maybe 35%. I don't know. You can be wrong on most of your trades and make a lot of money. Don't fall into the high win rate. If you need a high win rate to make money, your edge sucks. You have a shitty edge. No, I don't have any investments. Because the way I trade gives me the best bang for the buck. There's nothing that can give me triple-digit returns like trading has done for me the past 7-8 years. Nothing else. So right now I don't see it. But maybe one day when I get tired of trading and just want to relax and do something else with my life, do something productive with my life, maybe I'll put it in, I don't know, index fund. Bitcoin. I don't know. But that day is not here yet. Oh my god, what's this ACY? I saw it pre-market, but I never checked the news on it. Oh, loan facility. Independent aircraft leasing company. Okay. So they got a loan, so they won't go bankrupt yet. Okay. If I would start investing, it would be after market has gone down a lot, like preferably for multiple years. That's where you get a good risk reward. I don't think it's a great time to start investing now. Usually when you have 10-15 good market years, you get 10-15 kind of bad market years. And now we've had 10-11 good market years, so all I'm saying. Again, doesn't mean the market can't go higher, but you know, I'll stick to trading. I'll stick to trading. I'm not smart enough, okay? I'm trying to say I'm not smart enough to figure these things out. I stick to what I'm good at. I'm not gonna try to outsmart the market. I have no idea about anything. Yeah, it can very easily be a intraday shakeout. Absolutely. Okay, QS building higher lows on the 60 now. That's a good. Oh my God, it's gonna be such a juicy setup for the coming days. I'm gonna like if this thing breaks out, like if it gets really tight on the 60-minute, it breaks out, say tomorrow. I'm gonna go retard. I'm gonna go full retard on this thing. I'll buy like 100,000 shares or something. I'm gonna go super retard. I strongly feel this thing has one more leg. Like it had one leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Wait, 1, 2, no, 3 legs higher. It could easily have another leg. This is the hype leader in this market. This is the pump leader. Don't do retarded things. Sometimes I do. I can't say that word on Twitch. Oh, yeah, I can't. I don't use market breadth, not really, not that much. Sometimes I do. I look at these. Like I've been looking at market breadth now and then for like past 5-6 years, but it's kind of it's tricky, man. I don't feel I get an edge by looking at it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, if you look at stuff like, I don't know, Namo, and there's so many, like there's hundreds of market breadth indicators. Namo, Nasi. Like Nasi, I guess it's a pretty decent one. But again, it's not perfect. Like for example, Nasi was in a downtrend. Let's look at the weekly. Nasi was in a downtrend from June to September, but there was still a lot of good opportunities. Like between June and September, the markets were straight up. So if you followed like that breadth index, you know, you wouldn't have made any money. It was just stupid. Sometimes, you know, but sometimes it's really nails like the market bottoms and market tops, but sometimes it's just completely off. I don't know. So I don't really look at these things. There's so many of them. I haven't found anyone that's you know, reliable. The best thing is just have a, you know, watch list and just look at how stocks act. Are stocks going up or are they going down? That's all you can do. The more things you add to your trading, the more these contradictory signals are you gonna get, and you're just gonna, the more things you look at, the bigger chance of failure, pretty much. You're gonna start second guessing everything. Like price action is number one. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. Not news, not breadth. Like breadth signals, you know, they can be bad for a long time while the top stocks keep going up for months. VIX is not a good indicator of anything. Oh, options price? Yeah, maybe for options, yeah. But for like overall market, I haven't found any. Usually when people start talking about VIX, that's when the market bottoms. Most of the time. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for options it's really important. Yeah, you're right. I know this because I'm an options pro now. I have 2 different strike calls of Fastly, so I'm a pro now. I know this. I know. I'm not gonna go into the math behind it. Just trust me. I know all of it. I know every single factor that plays into these things. Trust me on that one. Oh god. I'm 100% sarcastic. I have a 3rd degree black belt, yes. I have a 3rd degree black belt diploma in options. I'm an options god? Well, thank you. I wouldn't call myself an options god, but maybe like a half god, like Hercules. Like I'm a options Hercules. Something like that. Demigod, yes. I suck at options. Damn that David guy. He's always gonna ruin my mood. Ben Bayford? Is he making any money? There's no such guy. Global leader in options trading. Are you trolling me? Yes, I am short TTD. Chef Bishop. Yeah, I love it. He had consistent and wait, what was the? He had consistent and what was it? He and the other guy, they had, yeah, consistent and persistent losses in their own trading, but they made over 100 million scamming naive people. Oh my god, TTD! Man. Yeah, Silo I'm probably gonna get rid of. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. What's IGV doing? Okay, yeah. So I rotated my portfolio from some of the riskier trades to some of the less riskier, or like from trades that didn't have a good risk reward left to trades that have better risk reward. That's all that's what you do. You have to look at your portfolio and like, what's good risk, what am I holding that is still a good risk reward, and are there any better risk reward opportunities out there? My commissions, no, not really. Like, I'm not buying any sub penny stocks. I bought 210,000 shares of this NXTD, but no, commissions are not crazy because I don't know what the commissions were. 200,000. I don't know what were my commissions. Maybe $500, 1,000 maybe. But on the buy and sell, that's over 400,000 shares. Sure, but if this thing had gone up $1, I would have made over 200K on it. So no, as long as you're not trading pennies, it's fine. Am I waiting on Amazon? This is a better options trade. It's 1.8 ADR. I think it's a total waste of time to buy the stock or short the stock. I think it's much better to do options on something like this because it's such a slow mover. 1.8 ADR. It's just how do you avoid slippage on monster positions? You don't. I'm the slippage master. I create these wicks. You see some crazy wicks on the 1 minute charts on stops I get stopped out of? That's me. Like NXTD. This wick here, this is me. Unfortunately. It sucks, but that's just how it is. And now that was just a random low-priced, relatively low-volume stock, but I can create these wicks also in like large caps, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Do you pay the spread? What do you mean the spread? Ben Payfort? There is no such guy. Ben Pay. Oh, never mind. I found him. Is he making any money? There's a lot of loudmouths on Twitter that are not making no money. I want to know what kind of account he trades. Because I really don't care about anyone who's not making big money. Like, it's just there's a lot of people with like book knowledge, but if you can't capitalize on it, I'm not really interested. He's a pro PhD. Is he even trading? Or is he just tweeting? Pro paper trader? He's good. Does he trade size? I'm scrolling through his Twitter right now. I'm gonna check into it later. If he's good, I'm gonna look at it later. He's not a directional options guy. Oh, okay. DPW. Well, you should know by now where the stops are. Entries are usual opening range highs. Where are the stops usually? If you follow the instructions on the screen, you should know. No need to ask for these things. Yeah, Chilkunkel is good. He has a lot of good ideas. And he has, usually pretty decent analysis of things. I'm a subscriber. I'm actually a subscriber to Options Hawk service. I've never logged in. I only use their like pre-market, the email you get pre-market with earnings and news and all of these things. That's really valuable. But I've never logged into the chat room or the site ever. For free? No, it's not free. This guy Ben is trying a different game. What do you mean? How many services am I in? Not many. Stockbee. And that one also, I'm never really in it. Like, I'm almost never logged in. I just pay it. And Options Hawk. Those are really the only ones. Then I have some news service like Fly on the Wall. I have MarketSmith I pay for. What more do I have? I don't really have that many. Some. MarketSmith, Boomer. Yeah, I know. It's such a boomer software. It's almost. I mean, those guys should be ashamed. No innovation for the past 10 years. No innovation. It's so stupid. Some of the functionality is really good, but some things are just so stupid. It's unbelievable. That's what happens when you get these, a bunch of guys 50 plus in one room. Nothing productive happens. You need young blood. Innovation is driven by young people, generally, not by old people. That's just the truth. ACY? Oh my god. What the heck? Like this is what this market is. This is it. This is what happens in this market. Insane. So from what I understood from the news, they got a loan. They got a bank loan, so they're gonna not gonna go bankrupt for now. Is that the right analysis of the correct analysis of the news? They're gonna prolong the bankruptcy. They're gonna prolong the inevitable. Baba, forebearer of China stocks? Why? Why would Baba be? Maybe PDD is the forebearer of China stocks. I hope PDD is the forebearer of China stocks. This thing is building a serious flag here. If it can go sideways another 3-5 days, build higher lows, it's gonna be a insane setup. What's this Flux? Oh, another EV related. Oh yeah, this is another one of these Tante stocks. Man, that guy is good. Like this, he's in like, oh my god, he's so fucking good. He sniffs these things out. It's the exactly correct market for the type of trading he does. Finds these hot things, or things again, finds these hot themes, and this is a market of themes. This is not a market of fundamentals. It's a market of themes and hype, and he's so good in this market. He really is. Yeah, I know. He deletes all of his tweets, so you gotta read the tweet and then you can't go back and read his old tweets. I don't know why he does it. Maybe he's afraid of being accused as a pumper or something. I don't know. So the tech ETFs are keep going higher. QQs and Teckle and Nasdaq, everything is going higher. So this IGV software ETF was a bit weak though today, but You know what? Pinterest could be a good setup again in a few days. Now it had a flush out below the 20-day. If it can close strong, go tight, be tight a few days, and if the 50-day catches up, it's gonna be a really good setup. So question is, did I get shaken out of PLTR and Snapchat? Or are they gonna reclaim the, or in Snapchat's case, is it gonna reclaim the 20? We'll see. And Square too. So far it's bouncing perfectly off the 20, so we'll see. Dantes doesn't enjoy being searchable. What? What does that mean? I don't get it. He doesn't enjoy being searchable. Why does he tweet? I don't get it. That's what he told you? Weird. So he tweets things to his thousands of followers, and then he deletes those tweets, so people who are not his followers can't find those tweets. I don't get the logic there, but okay. Oh well. Should I cover some TTD? It's actually on the weekly. It's right on the 10 weekly. But in case we get a bigger correction, this thing could very easily undercut the 50. You know what? And since I don't have full size, you know what? I'm either gonna, I have no problem getting stopped up break even. Well, I will have, but I'm gonna lower my stop to break even. 919. Not the best average, since I had to chase it down and I still didn't get full size. But okay. This DM is another battery name, the QS sympathy. It's bouncing off the 20. So far, good action. Even though the stock is down on a day, it's very bullish price action for now. And it needs to close like this or higher. Still undercut the 10, but it's still holding a higher low on the daily chart, so we'll see. I hope it closes higher than this. CIIC found support on the 10-day. Fastly, it's on the 20-day. CrowdStrike. So now what's happening on CrowdStrike? It undercut the 10 and 20. So now the 10 and 20 EMAs are acting as potential resistance. So they need to act as resistance. It needs to fail here in the high 2 teens, like 218, 219 area. It needs to fail here and close weak. Otherwise, I'm not going to hold it overnight. I'm actually going to lower my stop a little bit. This thing shouldn't even go green. It shouldn't go green on a day. I don't want any stocks in my portfolio, long or short, that are not acting really well. Oh, TQQs are taking out highs of the day. Wow, interesting. That's nice. This DPW, no volume. Why couldn't this DPW go to $10, right? Why did this ACY have to go up 1,000%? Why couldn't DPW do it? Well, okay, it has 10 times the float, but still, why couldn't this thing go to $8? DM is 3D printing. Well, look, some of these stocks, they're a little bit of everything. Wait, desktop metal. I don't know. Dante said it's a QS sympathy, so I'm with. So I'm just, you know, I'm just trusting what Dante said. I have no idea about any of these SPACs. There's so many. I just can't keep up. I have no idea. Again, I don't know anything. You don't know. You don't need to know anything. You just need to know enough to be successful in the markets. I think people try to know everything. They're gonna start overthinking things, and they're gonna start breaking the rules. They're gonna start loving certain stocks too much and hate certain stocks too much. You see it all the time. People keep stocks that just go down and down because they love it, and they don't buy stocks that are, you know, acting really well and where all the money is going, just because they don't like the, I don't know, valuation or this or that, or they don't like the CEO. Like, I see it on Twitter all the time, all the time. I'm trying to know enough. That's the key. You want to know enough, but not too much. Yeah, ACY. 1300. Are there any borrows on this thing? It's gonna have a 50% intraday pullback. Or maybe not. Well, it's gonna have a 30-40% intraday pullback. But the question is it gonna happen at 40 or is it gonna happen at 140? That we don't know. There are no shares available. Oh, you get shorts early? Oh, yeah. You sold ACY at $6? Wait, you were long it before? Why did you sell ACI at $6? It was $6. It broke out of opening range highs. Oh no, it didn't. But it broke out of opening range highs at like 720 or something. Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to show. What's gonna happen is, you know, like, it's the same thing we've seen lately with some of these other stocks. There was like a couple, you know, in the past few weeks, there were a couple that did the same thing. Because, you know, every time it gets unhalted, it only trades for a few seconds and gets halted again. You gotta be so fast. You gotta be so fast. That's what happened to me on Kodak too. Like, I couldn't get out. Like, if you were like 1 second too late clicking the button, you were stuck for another halt. It's so hard, man. You gotta be so fast. You gotta be so fast. ACY, yeah, absolutely, guaranteed. Many, you know, some people blew up on this. SPI was another one, like in September, went from this SPI was insane. It went from $1 to $47 in one day, and then it pulled back 75% in like an hour. Like, these things, there've been so many of these this year. They were like a couple of weeks ago. You were short SPI? Ooh. Well, you're still here, so I guess you made it. Why is Mad as a sucker? I think Madas is a very consistent trader. What's his name? Madas and was it Madas and Madas and football? Oh yeah, that's his name. Madass and footballer is his name. I think I've been following for a couple of years, or not following on Twitter, but I check in on him now and then. He's a very consistent trader, but sometimes he gets run over. He posts like P&L like every single day, I think, or he used to. Yeah, he's a scalper, yeah. Like, what I think about scalping, I'm not a fan, but, some people do it really well. And it's all about finding something that fits your personality. Like, I hate scalping. If I had to choose to scalp for the rest of my life or not trade at all, I would choose not trade at all. I really hate scalping. I never scalp. He's stuck in ACY, long or short? Wait. What? Well, he was short at 7, but I think he shorted this pop here. That's 17. Because his last tweet that I'm seeing, he shorted into that 7 pop and banked nicely. That was over an hour ago. So I think it was this pop here. But then I guess he reshorted it somewhere here, yeah. Is he still stuck in it? How do you know? He hasn't tweeted. Is he in some kind of a chat room or something? In that case, I know what he's going through. That is just horrible. The feeling when you can't get out of a trade, oh my god, it's just so horrible. He has a chat room? Okay. Yeah, we'll see what he's... Watch it open at 40? Watch it open at 45. Yeah, it's a Kodak moment. You should never, ever, ever short front size. I don't, it's just not worth it. You can make money 9 out of 10 times, and then something like ACY happens, and you lose all of those profits and more. It's just not worth it, especially not these low floats. I just 100. There's not a lot of things. Like in the stock market, I'm pretty flexible about most things, but there are a few things I will never change my mind about, and that is shorting momentum stocks in front size. It's not a viable strategy. Nothing is gonna convince me it's a good idea ever. I don't care if it has a 99% win rate. Well, it doesn't, but even if it had something like Kodak or ACY happens, you're toast. You're done. Bye. Yeah, Fubo was a good one when it broke down on the 60-minute here, like 55, high mid 55s. Oh my god, it's down what, 30% since? Yeah. DPW, okay. Yeah, it never got really a lot of volume. Like I would have, like it only traded like first 5 minutes on, yeah. I would have preferred if it had traded like 5 million shares in the first, few minutes. That would have given me a lot of more conviction, and I would have done more size. I only did 50,000 shares. Had it traded more size, I would have done 100,000 shares, but yeah, the volume never came. That's the problem. Volume never came. Load. I don't see anything here. Fubo, wait for this thing to get to the 20-day. Like, it could have a big bounce. It could have a very big bounce. Just like Laser bounced off the 20. I think Fubo could do. Look at how perfectly Laser bounced off the 20. Put in a like 60% bounce. 75% bounce. There's a big bounce. It went down. First it went down like 55%, then it bounced 75%. Like Fubo could do the same, but it needs to get to the 20-day. It's not gonna bounce from here. There are no levels here. Ideal scenario, it closes weak today. It goes down to the 20-day today, like 35, 34, and gaps down tomorrow. That would be a high probability long setup. That would be something I could trade. Is DPW wick? Is there a wick here? I only looked at the 60. Yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. That's my wick. Yep. ALPP, what's this? Oh, what sector is this? Alpine Technologies. It's an OTC. Yeah. Drones? Okay. Man, this QS is setting up for a big move. I'm willing to play it both ways. Long, short. The more it goes sideways in a tight range, the tighter it gets, the better the setup is gonna be on QS. But I really hope it resolves to the upside. I really, really hope it goes like 200. Like every time it had a leg higher, it doubled. Here it actually went up almost 300%. On this leg, went up over 100%. On this leg, went up over 100%. Why can't it go up another 100%? Just go insane mode. Okay, I'm gonna do one more scan, then I've been talking way too much. Hey David, what do you think about me talking this much? Do you love it? This GP had a nice follow through from the breakout here. Had higher lows, got a tight range, a hot sector, had a breakout with volume, and this is what a good setup does. Almost 40% move since. David wrote OMG. Is that a good thing or is it a bad thing, David? You did say a few smart things. So hey David, what's the ratio of smart things versus stupid things today? Is it like 50-50 or 20-80 or 95-5? What do you think the ratio of me saying smart things versus stupid things? 1-50? So I said 1 smart thing, 50 stupid things. 80-20, so 80% smart things, 20% bad stupid things. Oh, well, that's actually a compliment. David gave me a compliment. Wow. Nice. He's getting soft? Yeah, he's getting soft. I suck at options. I'm an options pro. Don't listen to this David guy. He doesn't know anything. I'm an options pro. AQMS is not going away. You told some 17-year-olds to listen to me on the winter break? Really? Are they doing it? That's BT. I should have bought it. Oh, there was some. I was just put off by the volume. Like Thursday volume was less than 1 million shares, and it's a low price stock. So. David. Do I have the same sell rules for options? No. Or well, I do, since I, use the same type of setups. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. I'm tired of talking. I don't wanna say another word for the rest of the day. I just want to shut the fuck up for the rest of the day. I hate talking. Okay guys, thanks for joining and see you tomorrow. Good luck.